as the protector of people. And when you have that idea that all benefits flow from the government,
the idea,
then okay, we need to mobilize government to do this. Not, I mean, you're using a very blunt instrument. It doesn't lead to liberty when you have government enforcing these things. Well, here's a news story for you that you're probably not going to hear.
Of course, you're not going to hear it.
The government in Israel has been unable to pass a budget now for, I think, 3 years. And the economy is absolutely booming. So, go figure.
Without passing a budget.
When government can't function
go
properly.
Go figure.
Because they've been tied up in election after election after election. So they still have a very good defense force. They pay attention to their military, but they can't
have a good defense force. Pay attention to their military, Israel. The Israel who's supposed to be God's special people that's practicing war no more. No more will you lift up plowshare and do these things, right? Israel at the end, they're supposed to just chill out and let Jesus fight the battle, right? With his 144,000 up the mountain, right? Fighting. Why are they still building up defense and war? Why are they still high in the political system when they know that Jesus is coming to eliminate all kingdoms? One kingdom that is going to destroy all kingdoms and put an end to them. That means every government on earth is going to be put an end to. Jesus' kingdom is coming to rule them. Remember, on the day of Armageddon, the war, you're going to feast off birds and things from the heavens are going to feast off kings and rulers. Who do you think these kings and rulers are? The United Nations, everyone together at the beast, which is Israel, who's on top of the food chain. Yes, the smallest country seem to have the most power and the most connections through all these different governments. The Jews run it, basically through the Rothschild family, who are Jews, who used to be the Amschel-Windsor family, changed their names. So there's a lot of detail of what's going on and what he just said about Israel. See, not even having a budget for 3 whole years, but able to get their economy booming. That's because they are controlled by the demon God that controls this world. And since they held it down as his people all those years, going through all that torment, he finally gave them what they looking for and holds them down as the princely rule of the world. But see, we don't see this. We don't understand this. I don't understand how Christians would see Jesus say, man shouldn't do war, practice war no more. But yet, the Israelites and everything that's supposed to be Jesus' people or whatever are building all this government and military. They got a strong military. Why? Now, forgive my towel and my pants and my robe right there in front of me. I get lazy sometimes when I come in and just do certain things after shower or whatever. But yeah, don't worry about all that. Just eliminate that after picture and don't lose focus on what we talking about. Okay? But what I'm saying is this. This is crazy how this is going. They're locking in everything. Israel seems to be prospering. And you would think that's because they're God's people. No, God is not partial. Everyone is treated the same and equal. There is no special people that prosper while everybody else suffers unequally for no reason. That's a demon God that does that. And that's why they're in power. How is your economy booming without 3 years of a budget when America can't even get it together? Other big economies can't even get it together. Yeah, that ain't God, y'all. That's Satan, because Satan still rule the world right now. God ain't running the world yet. Jesus ain't come back for the whatever. Satan's still ruling. Pay attention.
That's a national budget. In the middle of that, and in the middle of COVID, their economy is absolutely booming. The tourism is down, and so anyone involved in that is really hurting. But the rest of the economy is going nuts.
Because they're getting all the money from it. They're getting all the money from all this COVID shit that's going on.
Liberty, you can have progress. Government is
Excuse
there
my
to
language.
ensure that
Try
we
to
have
stop
liberty,
cursing.
not to take away our liberty. That's the whole point.
And they're not setting citizen against citizen.
They're smoking weed.
And that is the part that's frightening to me about what's happening.
Report the unvaccinated.
Yeah, exactly.